No farmers, no food, no food, no.
What farmers are not going to 100 grand?
Like, maybe they're saying really against it because they're trying to do Bill Gates and American.
Morning, David. Just to say, I'm really pleased to be here supporting the farmers again today. Really great. They go out in all weathers: sun, rain, shine, snow, sleet. They're all there throughout the year, helping feed the nation, and we really should support them. The inheritance tax is, of course, absolutely disgusting. And in fact, an inheritance tax full stop is disgusting. People have paid taxes throughout their life. We should really abolish an inheritance tax if we're going to be sensible about things. But that's not just the only reason we're here today to support the farmers. But this government is currently doubling down on the tax on the farmers. The inheritance tax, all that sort of stuff, the land taxes, those are all bad. But now they're changing the planning system. So just a couple of days ago, Angela Rayner said she was changing the planning system so that things like solar panels, battery storage facilities can get approval on farmland. And about 6 weeks ago, or thereabouts, Bromley Council turned down a battery storage facility on farmland. And we did so for very good reasons. We want to protect our farmland, etc. But now that we've got this government, they will come along and they will overrule us. It'll be the usual top one-size-fits-all, top-down stuff that really is abysmal. And that's why we've got to support the farmers, and we've got to try and get rid of this government, and we've got to oppose that element of the legislation. Them doubling down is disgraceful, and actually the poor farmers are really up against it. And who can blame a farmer if all of a sudden that someone comes along and says, hey, I'm going to offer you £1 million for your land, and by the way, it's going to go into solar farm or battery storage. You can't blame them. You know, they have a hard life, and we need to make their lives easier, not harder. So support the farmers, and great, there's a fantastic turnout here today.
So I'm one of the co-founders of Ken's Fairness for Farmers. We've been betrayed by this government, and it's time to stand up and do something about it. The future food security of this country is reliant on us standing up now and protecting our industry.
Do you feel like political movements are the best way forward, or is it simple, good old pressure from the industry?
It can only be industry. It can only be industry-led. I don't see where this is going to come from. I'm really sorry, I've got to go now.
Thank you very much.
We've got to get the big picture out there to farmers so they resist the actual impositions in the name of climate change. The climate change story is fake physics. Cow farts don't cause any problems at all, and carbon dioxide levels follow changes in temperature, not the other way around. So join the Telegram group, Yes Farmers, Yes Food. Fight together to break the climate bomb. Thank you.
My name's Birgit, I'm here to support the farmers. I saw this on Twitter the other day, or X as it's called. I thought this was really appropriate. I'm really happy to see the farmers here today. My little claim to fame is I pied the Minister of Agriculture in February 2000 with a chocolate eclair. Some of you old enough might remember that incident. I saw what was happening. I saw that the farmers were going to be downtrodden slowly but surely. This has been a very slow, very calculated agenda. It's not just about the tax. The future is not very good if the farmers don't get up to speed with what's really going on. Please research the World Economic Forum, Agenda 2030 and Agenda 2050. Otherwise, you're going to end up stuck in a city like me, and yeah, the 15-minute cities are probably going to happen, and we'll all be eating that macrobial bile sludge that they're going to be producing in vats outside the cities. There won't even be farms, there won't be sheep, cows, nothing. It will be microbial sludge that will be turned into all our food. If you don't believe me on that, look up George Monbiot's book. He writes for The Guardian. He's written a book describing the future of farming, and it's not very tasty. We love our farmers, we need our farmers. Please get educated. It's not that difficult. You can do it.
Ferrets, these are albinos. These are working hobs. So hobs are the boys. That's Fidget, who's decided he doesn't want to fidget at the moment, and Milk has just slept all day. And then one of their sisters is in there as well.
I'm going to say a few words. The farmers who weren't here today, go back to your communities and tell them if they want to save their family farm, they have to support us. Because I want my granddaughters, I want my cousins to inherit the farm after us. So go back, and the farmers who did not support us today, the organisations who didn't support us today, should be here. Because if we're not united, we won't win. We're coming after you, Mr. Starmer. You need to rethink, redo your maths, because we love farming. My grandfather died on my farm, my father died on my farm, and I hope to die not shortly on my farm. Thank you.
Thank you, Colin. So the last speech, as I just said, is from the famous man himself, has come all the way from Wales, Gareth Wyn Jones.
Thank you very much. And can I tell you, when I walked off that tube this morning and seen these tractors, I had tears in my eyes. I had tears in my eyes. Because you know why? Not one of us want to be here. No. Not one of us deserve to be here. We should be home with our families, watching after our farms, bringing up the livestock, milking our cows, collecting the eggs, getting the veg, fruit to feed the nation. It's a disgrace, an absolute disgrace, that this man stood in the NFU conference and said he was going to protect family farms. That's what he said. That's what he said, and I'll tell you, we in Wales have had 25 years of labour as a farmer. We're on our knees. That's why we're out protesting. That's why we're out in them docks. And when people ask you that question, you tell them, we fed this country affordably, seasonally and healthily since day dot. These buildings and these people wouldn't be here without us. They destroyed everything. Do not let them destroy our industry. We're proud, we're hard-working, and we pay our taxes, and we have done across the board. They don't understand that people are not making a profit. Stop paying the taxes. We are not going to pay the inheritance tax. Listen to the people before you go cold and hungry, and it will happen. Food inflation, food shortages, and the poorer people in society will suffer. And that's why when we go home tonight, we go back to working hard, to making sure there's food on them shelves. I don't want to go out and protest again. I've had a belly full. And these bastards don't understand. They are biting the hand that feeds them. Let's pull together from all corners of this country and show them what the countryside can really do. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for that. So, just in a minute, we are going to lay a wreath to represent us and the death of farming that this government is going to put on the farmers. That will be laid over at the gates there, and that's going to be laid by Jeff and his family. and then we will hold a 2-minute silence for those farmers that have taken their life because of this awful tax bill that's come ahead and that were worried. So once the wreath has been laid, we will hold a 2-minute silence just to remember those farmers that are no longer with us. Thank you.